When you enter a jet, you'll be sitting on the runway waiting to take off. Click the right stick for consoles, or hit C if you're on PC to jump to third-person view to get a better grip on your surroundings. Taking off is all about common sense. Accelerate by hitting right trigger, R2 or W, then pull back on the right stick or the mouse to lift into the sky. Get your bearings by pushing forward and pulling back to see how to dip and rise with the right stick or the mouse. Start to circle the map by holding down right or left on the left stick, or hit A or W on a keyboard to turn slightly. But cutting back and forth using tighter motions requires a balance of the left stick and the right stick, or the keyboard and the mouse, to bank around the map. Don't forget you can slow down in order to have a little more time to aim at your targets, or you can boost using afterburners by clicking in the left stick or hitting left shift. Once you're airborne, learn to do two fancy but useful maneuvers, barrel rolls and loop-de-loops. To barrel roll, simply keep your speed up, don't aim downward, and hold the right stick either left or right, or roll the mouse hard in either direction. To loop-de-loop, simply keep holding back until you make a full rotation. Learn to swoop towards the ground without crashing into trees and making turns to circle back and catch your target. It is possible to land a jet, repair it, and take off again, but to be honest, with spawn times and danger involved, you'll most likely need to bail when you get into trouble. Just don't forget to pull your parachute. You start with simple machine guns, allowing you to blanket the ground with fire. If you've mastered swooping runs, aim for tanks and groups of enemy soldiers. You'll gain points and add to your unlocks quickly. Without heat-seeking missiles, it's tough to take out enemy planes. So focus on the ground, then take the fight to the skies. And if you find yourself the victim of weapons lock, deploy your flares by hitting right bumper, R1, or X to avoid those incoming missiles. If you've learned to angle smoothly, keeping enemies in your sights is an easier task. Stay behind them and don't lose sight. Eventually, you'll hear lock tone and be able to dispose of the bad guys. Remember, when all else fails, bail. Jets respawn. All it takes to become a really good pilot is practice. Sure, you'll nosedive into the ground a few times, but sooner or later, you'll become a force to reckon with.